loaded, keep it loaded, keep it loaded. Very nice, I'm looking at the camera. Very nice, good, good, good. Preloaders, V.I.Preloaders, welcome back to the channel, guys. Always a pleasure to have you guys here with me, and you noticed by now, or at least you should. For those of you that have never been to this channel before, welcome to you as well. My name's Robert. I'm a retired NYPD Highway Patrol motorcycle lieutenant, and the name of this wonderful channel is Be the Boss of Your Motorcycle. Guys, I've emptied out my garage, so all 5 motorcycles are sitting in the driveway, and they had to get out because I had to make room for this baby. So, guys, I get probably, with no exaggeration, maybe a request to do a review on an e-bike, maybe once or twice a month, right? If not more. And 99% of the time, I turn those requests down because, you know, I'm just not interested in that product. But every now and then there'll be a product that I am interested in, and that's the case today with this. So today's video is going to be covering an e-bike, and this e-bike is from a company called COSWHEEL, and they contacted me. I checked out the bike, and I like what I saw. And when I get it out of this box, I'm going to explain to you why I chose this bike over other e-bikes that I've seen. Now, there are several e-bikes that this company offers, and of course, each bike is going to deliver something that may appeal to one person more than the other. The T20 is the bike that appeals most to me. So enough talking. Let me get it out of the box, but I'm going to show you guys how it's packaged, and then I'm going to take it out of here. You can see it's not a small box, and it's not a light box. All right, enough talking. Let's do it. All right, guys, so you can see that it is very well packaged. And these e-bikes usually come pretty much assembled. It's just the small things that we have to do. Let's see if this one is the same way. Hopefully it is. All right, guys, so I got it out of the box. I had to show this e-bike who the boss was. It also came with a fender, actually 2 fenders, and a seat and a box that I'm sure has some small things in. This is one of the things that I'm going to talk to you about, and I'm talking about the seat to this bike. All right, guys, so I wanted to kind of give you a pre-look at what this bike looks like before I put it all together. I've already taken off all of the zip ties and the plastic, and except for the styrofoam I still have on the handlebars. But look at this, guys. Like, I haven't even finished it yet, and it already looks cool. You know what? I'm not going to go over anything, guys. Let me finish putting it together. I'm getting more excited as I look at things and I look at features that I want to talk to you guys about. All right, guys, so everything that I have on this table is what comes in that box. And then you have a separate box that's in there as well. So let's go over it. You have the front wheel. This is just a protector for shipping. I'll leave that on for now. If we come on the other side, here's the seat. Got some measurements on it. Like I said, guys, I'm excited about that seat. I'll explain. We have the front fender. We have the rear fender. We have the charger, pedals, reflectors. This is going to be for the front wheel. It's a quick release. We have some tools here in this pouch. And then, of course, we have the bike. The battery is already in this tube, right? Here's the key to it. So that comes with it as well. That's how you can lock and unlock the battery. So what that enables you to do is you can charge this bike with the battery on the bike, or you can remove the battery and charge the battery separately. All right, guys, I know I'm standing in front of it. It's all put together. Everything's done. Let me just start out by saying, before I get out of the way, it's a handsome e-bike. Like, I really like it. I really like this bike. All right, let me get out of the way and just let you guys look at it. It's a rugged looking bike, right? Like, it's rugged looking. And this piece right here, the fuselage, as I'm going to call it, this is what houses the battery. And You use a key. The key unlocks the battery. And this is if you want to take the battery out and charge the bike without the bike. Charge the battery without the bike. That's what I meant to say. If you want to take the battery out to charge it without the bike, that's what that's for. Turn the key, pull it out. And when you pull it out, I looked at this thing and I was like, oh my God, this thing looks like it's from Back to the Future or something. And that's where a lot of the weight comes from too, because it is heavy. But I think most people will just keep it in the bike. You can easily charge it. There's a piece on the back that you just flip up and you can just plug it right in there. Now, when it comes time to take out this battery, guys, if that's something you choose to do, just keep in mind that you're going to have to take the seat out to remove the battery. And I didn't know that. I was trying to figure out what was restricting the battery from coming out, and it was actually the seat. Again, usually you're going to charge this bike with the battery in the bike. But if you choose to take the battery out, again, it's not a big deal because the seat is quick release, just like the front wheel is quick release. And if I go from the front of the bike, the headlight looks cool. Like, I mean, nothing on the bike looks cheesy. The headlight looks cool. The tail light looks cool. I love the fact, guys, love the fact that it has a brake light. Yes, a tail light and a brake light, but it has turn signals. That is huge. Like, I don't even know if I've seen that before, but that's huge. It has Shimano parts as far as the gears are concerned. If you know about bikes, you know that Shimano is a good company when it comes to the gears on a bicycle. I added the reflectors on the front. It has front suspension and rear suspension. The rear suspension is adjustable. I can see it is here. And actually, so is the front suspension as I look at it. It also comes with off-road tires. So this is an off-road bike. Now, guys, this came, like I said before, it came with a front fender and a rear fender. I couldn't even figure out how to put them on. The instructions don't tell you how to put them on, but it doesn't matter because I wasn't going to put them on anyway because I just think this looks badass, just like this. And as a matter of fact, that's how it looks on the box, and that's how it looks in the instruction manual. And it looks, and I think they did that for a reason because that just looks badass. Now, yeah, if you roll through some water, it's going to all kick up on your back. Keep that in mind. But I'm willing to say, I don't care. I just won't run through any water. And if I do, I just have to sacrifice the fact because I just think that looks great. But anyway, let me get it off of the table, guys, so I can sit on it. I want to ride it. And I want to also talk to you about the gauges that's going on over here as far as the infotainment screen. And then on the left, where all the goodies are, where you control the turn signal, there's a horn on this, guys. That's another thing. The other e-bikes that I've seen, or even the electric scooters, they have a bell, bling, bling, and I used to always just take that off. This actually has a horn, and I'm gonna let you guys hear it. All right, so guys, this is how you turn it on. You have the power button in the middle. This is your light switch. This is the information switch. And then you have a plus and a minus, and that's for as you're riding this bike with the assist that you get from the motor. Let me show you. Let me turn it on. Okay, you see right there it says number 1. So on number 1, it's only going to go but so fast with the assist. But if I press the plus, it goes to 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 is the highest that it'll go. And with that, up to 20 miles per hour. Again, of course, that depends on your weight and stuff like that. Here's the gear shifter. Again, Shimano parts. And upshifting, nice and simple. I like that, man. Nice big button to do it. And if you want to downshift, you use that right here. You have your signal light switch, left, right. Down here you have your horn. I'll let you guys hear the horn. You ready, guys? That's pretty loud too. And again, I'd rather have that than the ice cream bell. Here's your battery indicator, and it actually came with that much power. I haven't charged the bike yet, but I have to do that. And if we cycle through, that's the odometer readings. I'm gonna have to change it from kilometers to miles per hour. That's your maximum speed. Nothing's there yet because I haven't ridden it yet. Your average speed. Has a trip computer. Pretty nice, guys. This is, I mean, I have to say I'm impressed with it. Before I even ride it, I'm impressed with it. Another feature I like about the display is if I turn the lights on, right now the lights are off. But if I turn the lights on, it automatically will dim the screen when the lights are on. Turn them off, it gets bright. Turn them on, it dims, which is awesome. And it gives you an indication right here that the light is on. The suspension, like I said, adjustable. I thought this was a little basket, but I'm not sure if that's what that is, because if you put something in here and this thing compresses, you know, I guess it depends on what you put in there, if it's meant to have something put in there. And this is what I want to talk to you guys about. This is the biggest part about why I like this bike more than the other e-bikes that I've experienced. Because the other e-bikes that I experienced actually had like a banana seat, you know, that long seat, that long hard seat, and you can't adjust it up or down. This is more conventional, like a bicycle, and that's going to make it more comfortable. So that's definitely something that I appreciate about this. And the other good thing is, then you can easily change this and put a different kind of seat on it that has maybe a little bit more cushion. I'm actually going to move this seat down this way a little bit so that it's not sticking up right here. That's an easy adjustment. So guys, just all in all, just a very, very nice e-bike. But of course, we got to ride it so we can really experience it. Guys, wow. Let me tell you something, guys. No exaggeration. I don't do that anyway. This is the best e-bike I've ever ridden. I mean, it is fun. And I know part of it has to do with it being more comfortable because it has a conventional bicycle seat. But it's just fun, guys. It's fun. And it's just a badass looking motorcycle. Again, I know that's subjective, but it looks so good to me. And the big fat tires, you know, these are 20-inch tires. But the width of the tire is going to give you more grip, more traction. You know, you have more meat touching the ground. You have a 750 watt peak motor on this bike. And you can have 3 modes of riding it. You can just pedal it like a conventional bike. It has 7 gears. You can use pedal assist, meaning you're going to ride the bike, and as you pedal, the motor is going to kick in and help you. And if you really want to ride the bike, but you don't want to have it in full electric mode, then it's a good idea to use the pedal assist when you get on an upgrade, just in case you don't want to tackle like a steep hill. By the way, it says that this can kind of tackle 35-degree grades. And I took it on a nice degree of a grade. I don't know what the degree was, but I'm willing to say it was. If it wasn't 35 degrees, it wasn't far away from it. And it was a dirt hill, and it took it like it was nothing. Now, as far as range goes, according to the manual, this will give you about 50 miles, which is like 80 kilometers. And of course, that's going to depend on a bunch of different things. Your weight, if you're using the full electric, like if you're using the motor a lot. Of course, if we're talking about range, then we're talking about the battery power and how long it's going to last. So clearly, if you weigh more, if you're going upgrade, if you're using the throttle the whole time, yeah. Now, I am going to say that when I was riding this, a couple of times when I hit the throttle in full auto mode, full electric mode, and I would let it go, like it stayed engaged. It's almost like it had a cruise control. I don't know if it's supposed to do that, but I didn't mind at the time, but that's something to, you know, point out to you guys just to be wary of it. But the brakes are good. Again, it's front and rear disc brakes. The suspension is good. I'm talking about the front and the rear. And again, it's adjustable. I haven't done any adjustments to it. I probably will at some point just so I can compare to what I felt now. But all in all, guys, this is an excellent choice. for an e-bike. Definitely, if you want to save money, you're doing some short commutes, you're in a metropolis area or city, college campus, or anything like that, this will fit the bill 100%. The kickstand on the bike is a substantial kickstand, nice footprint, nice and sturdy, and when it goes on, look at that. That is on. So I'm not worried about it at all. Like I said, front and rear lights, turn signals. I mean, it just has it all. And I really like this bike, guys. It's very well made. It doesn't feel cheap. And as far as weight, it's an e-bike, so it's not going to be that light. This kind of e-bike, at least. There are ones that are lighter, but they're not going to give you this much stuff, and definitely not as much range as this one can. Again, most of the weight is coming from the battery that's in here. And I like this too. You know, the e-bikes, it's a lot of different ways they choose to put the battery on the bike, and I like this design. I just think it's very well thought out. The bike is just handsome to me. It really is, and a nice touch putting that red shock on there. So guys, if you want more information on this is the T20 from COSWHEEL. Definitely check out their website. I'm going to put it right here on the screen. It's also going to be in the description section. Check out the other bikes they have as well, just in case this particular one doesn't fit your bill. But this is like one of their top sellers, and I can understand why. It's just a beautiful, beautiful bike. I want to thank them again for providing this bike to me so that I can share it with you guys. And usually if I get an e-bike or an e-scooter or something, it doesn't really stay in my garage that long. I think this one's going to be with me for a little while. I really like it. I really do. All right, guys, that's going to do it for me. If you're not subscribed to my channel, please hit the subscribe button, hit that like button, share these videos with other people, guys. And if you want to be notified every time I put out a new video, hit that notification bell and switch it to all. Spend more time being thankful for the things that you have, guys, and less time complaining about the things that you don't. Seat time doesn't equal practice time, guys. And if you have time to ride your motorcycle, you have time to practice. That is not my opinion. Until next time.